Hello, this is Troy, Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Echo Yankee, and today I'm going to show you how to use Wfview with the IC-705 on a Raspberry Pi wireless, no USB cable. First thing you want to do is get over to Wfview and go to the download page, and down at the bottom there will be a build script, and just copy and paste this into your terminal and run that, and it will install the Wfview. Next thing you want to do is build a script that will loop the audio back from the software. So it took me a little while to figure out how to do this, but I found searching around in the forums it was easier, and I thought since Raspberry Pi now comes with pulseaudio installed, you won't have to do anything except for just build the script and run it. So just like you can see on the screen, and I'll put the same information in the description below. So you build this script, pulseaudio start, and then these two names right here, you can name them whatever you want. I named mine MyIcomA, MyIcomB. You can name it whatever you want. Once you've built that, make it executable and then run that. So after you have that built, you have to get the wireless running on the 705. So if you haven't done so already, you go in your menu setting and go to the Wi-Fi settings, WLAN set, and go down to remote settings and name your radio. I named mine IC-705. Then a network user, you put in a username. I just used my call sign and then a password. And once you have that done, you can set, so right now I use the access point in the IC-705 and I connect the Raspberry Pi to that. You could also use it in your regular local area network, and hook your Raspberry Pi to your network and your your IC-705 to it. If you're out in the field, the access point works the best. So after that, fire up Wfview and go to the settings page, and won't be connected like mine was there. So you put the radio IP address in there, and you can get that in under the settings in your IC-705. So access point, connection setting, access point, and there's my IP address because I'm running the as an access point. But if you're running your local area network, you can see what it is. When I run mine at home, I have a static IP address set up for mine, so it's always the same. So you put the IP address in there. The radio control port will be already set in the software for you, but if it's not, it's also in that same remote settings section here. Control port UDP 50001, so that's where it comes from if you need to double check it. So the username is in that network user and the password, and then you'll set your MyIcomA as audio out, and then audio input will be MyIcomB monitor if you named it the same as I did. Then I found that I had to set the latency all the way up to 500 on both. It seemed to work the best for me. I'm still kind of playing around with it to see the best I can get out of it. And then Opus 1 channel on the RX codec and the TX codec seemed to be the best for me. Once you have that all set, connect it, and you'll see it connect to the radio. And we have now connected, and you can see that it's reading the information from the radio. Once you have that all set up, you go, say you want to run FT8. You open up WSJTX. And on your settings page, go to radio. You'll type in network server, or well, rig will be ham lib net rig control. Net server will be 127.0.0.1 and then 4533. PTT method will be cat. You want rear data, and then mode will be data. And then split operation, I set mine to fake it. That's where I've always set mine. And then you can test the cat and it turns green, and then you can test the PTT and you'll see that it works. Under audio, your input will be MyIcomA monitor, and output will be MyIcomB. Once you have that set, you can see that it's got rig control. So I'm on 20 meters now. We can switch to 40 meters. You can hear the coming through the radio, and then you can see on the screen that it's coming through, and then on the you can see all the signals coming through on the WSJTX. And that's it. That simple. So a couple things I've found. It does mess up every once in a while. I've had it lock up on my, let me turn that down. I've had it lock up on my transmit while it's transmitting. And what I did to fix that when it did that is I just went over here to the Wfview and hit disconnect and reconnect it, and then everything would start working again. So I've had that happen a few times. And the other thing that'll happen is when it's transmitting and it's sending its tones, the audio will drop out a little bit, sometimes quite a bit. And once again, if I start having a little bit of trouble, I just disconnect it and reconnect it. Chances are it's getting some sort of a Wi-Fi interference, so it's dropping out. At least that's my guess. So, well, and that'll do it. That'll get you up and running on FT8 or JS8 call. And so far, I've made quite a few contacts this way. I'm using my 10-inch Raspberry Pi screen, touchscreen, and you know, and works great. So hope that helps you out. It was hard for me to find information on getting this working, so I figured I would share it with everyone that might be interested in doing it. So thanks for watching. 73 Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Echo Yankee.